No wonder I call it the Bear 2. I just remembered that. You know, I'm trying to move around, checking out spacious here on Indian Trace. And I want to show you some of the points I found up here in an awesome hammerstone. We'll do a little join the hunt live, wrap it up, not make it too long, but this is the reason I call it the Bear 2, because I got many sites, and we've got a really good population of bear going this spring. Take a look at this. Take a look at this if you can. I don't know if it'll come in. I'm going to do my best to show you. I'm following up this row, bear tracks. If I see some clear prints, I'll see if I can get them in. We'll keep going. Nah, those aren't clear, but they're big enough. See, here we go. So, I call this the Bear, number 2, because it's the second place that I really saw a lot of bear tracks. And he's going right up here. See if I can find any other great prints as we're just joining the hunt here. Yeah, there's a lot of great prints. My naked eye can really pick them up good. See these tracks? Now, funny thing is, well, there's a hammerstone right there. Look at that. He went down here and he just head off right into the swamp right here. His tracks are right here. There's a good print. A lot of people never get a chance to follow bear tracks. Look at this print. About the size of my hand. Eastern central North Carolina is where you've seen these bear prints, but I found quite a few tracks today belonging to different guys or girls. Let me move up here and just check my placement. Okay. Show you some artifacts that I found today. It's been a good jump out. No better way to spend a lunch, you know? Appreciate everybody out there and their comments. You've been great. See, there's a piece of rhyolite. You always got to check that, because you just never know. Now, I'm guessing that's just a flake. Usually I do, because you find so many flakes. But I'll show you what we can find at a place like this. It's windy, so I hope this is coming in. At the Bear 2. Great comments. I always try to acknowledge the comments. There's so many sometimes I might be a little slow on it, a little late on it. Look at these artifacts that I just was harvesting here. Unbelievable stuff. Turned out to be a nice point right there. Fantastic stuff. I mean, look at this point. Look closely at this thing. Will you believe that's an old point, isn't it, everybody? You guys that know. You guys that know, teach me. I'm always looking to learn more, and I'm not going to slow down to read too much specifically about the lithics. That thing looks awesome. Some great field pieces out here in points, a blade right here, and look at this hammerstone. So that's what we're picking up here at the Bear 2. Worn. This is a strawberry quartzite. Hard. Don't want to say hard as a rock, but it's completely worked off different areas of which he or she needed it for a tool. Can you see it? Both ends, of course, telltale. That's a great hammerstone. I'm going to have to bring that with me as a piece of quartzite. And then, of course, these 2 points right here I like a lot. Those 2 pieces. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to turn around. Let me check my time. Yep. Because I saw something else on the ground right on my left. You know, you're seeing stuff all the way. You just got to check it out. Wind's blowing. Don't worry, there's no bears going to jump out. I mean, I've seen a lot of fresh tracks, lots of times that I'm here, hence the name for the site. But never caught them. I think they're out in the middle of the night, or 4 a.m., 3 a.m. They don't like people around here. You can hunt them. You can, definitely. So they're probably wary nowadays. Shoot, if I wanted them, if I needed them, I could put a stake out, because I know where all their tracks are. stake it out for 24 hours and bring myself home a bear, skin it, clean it. My family would have some eating for a while. People don't think that way anymore. They don't keep that knowledge in their mind. For example, turkeys. Listen to this. Listen to this story about turkeys and how the North American Indians used to hunt turkey. My tongue's getting tied. Turkeys are elusive, of course. Many of you know and hunt turkeys. Their eyes are awesome. They'll pick you up 200 yards off, 300 yards off. Forget their hearing. Their eyes are like a hawk's, eagles. So the North American Indian, of course. My God, they knew that. Where's my marker? Oh, there it is. And so what they would do, and this is a really awesome way that anybody, even today, could hunt turkey. It's illegal. But listen, if you needed some food and your family was starving, you got to go hunting. Who knows what's going to come? Who knows what we're going to have to do, right? So at night, they roost. They go up in trees, and as a flock, they roost together, and they sort of go sleep. They sort of go dormant. The Indians, Native Americans, used to go up and find out in the full moon and go up and find out where they were roosting. And they would go up underneath the tree and be able to see the silhouette of these big turkeys, wild turkeys, of course, and just start plucking them off. I don't know, this wind's blowing so loud. Plucking them off. Let's go check this point out. And they would be able to down about 10 turkeys or more. And the ones next to them are always looking up, and they wouldn't know. It would be silent. They'd just be hit with an arrow, and then they'd fall down, and the rest didn't get too disturbed, and they just start dropping them out of the trees. Take as many as they needed. Look at this point, will you? Mercy. Here at the bear too. My word, right? And so that's a way to get turkeys. Probably a lot of places you can't hunt that way illegally. I'm not sure because I don't hunt turkeys, but I do know that's a way you can hunt them successfully in the full night. Other than that, they're hard to get. They're hard to get, probably even hard to get the legal way. Look at how the work is on the back edge. This is smoking awesome point. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. And that right there. Hope you find. That's Indian Trace.